Justin Pike made further progress than Jonny Clayton yesterday. That's why he holds that last spot. He won his quarter-final match against John Henderson, who's secured his place really in Blackpool after reaching the last 8 in Leverkusen last weekend. Pike lost out to Darrell Gurney in the semis.
41.
And Gurney lost out to Darren Webster in the final, a man even shorter than Jonny Clayton.
97. 96. 100.
Also in the top ranked players, the jostling for seeding slots in the World Match Play is still going on, and with a lot of them not here, opportunity for players in the top 16 to move up a little bit.
140.
Well, I can confirm that Phil Taylor will be the number 8 seed at the Winter Gardens, and Raymond van Barneveld the number 9 seed. That's because Michael Smith and Jelle Klaassen have been defeated, so cannot overtake the Power or Barney before the match play. And Clayton takes out 104 in the first leg. But yeah, that number 8 seeding significant for Phil Taylor. It means a potential quarter-final with Michael van Gerwen. Good start here for Jonny Clayton, though.
58. 140.
Well, he's found a 140. Back-to-back 140s for Jonny Clayton. Good assault on the
57.
Van Duijvenbode throw. That quarter-final for Jonny Clayton yesterday, his 4th of the year. First came in Wigan in April. That was his first in a long, long time. Then he made back-to-back quarter-finals in Milton Keynes at the end of May. So it really has been a late bid for a Blackpool slot. But he could leave this weekend a very happy man if he achieves that. Now, will he be happy after this visit? Not a bad miss. 60 left. Double top. And there it is. And it's a fantastic start for the Welshman. 104 followed by 81. 2-leg cushion. And he's looking dangerous, isn't he, Jonny Clayton? If he wins this, he'll take on Richie Corner or Scott Taylor. In terms of ranking, should be an easier game. Bring you a few results from around the boards. James Richardson, a 6-0 winner against Harry Robinson. Ruthless performance from Richardson. Mick Todd, 6-2 against Luke Woodhouse.
58.
Keegan Brown, well, he'll take on Kim Hybricks in our first second round match for the game after next here on Streaming Board 1. He's beaten Paul Harvey 6-5. And Jonny Clayton is once again in a strong position.
96.
The 180 leaves him 78. Hasn't missed a double yet. Doesn't get a dart at a double in this visit, but it shouldn't matter because Van Duijvenbode has not left himself an out. He has now.
100. Game shot.
And Clayton still hasn't missed a double. 3-0. Zoran Lurch back at the Hypercane.
96.
Sent the bear. Tony Newell home. 6-5 win for Lurchbacker. Ryan Searle 6-4
140.
over Ted Everts. Nathan Aspinall 6-5 winner against Martin Schindler, and Callan Ridge 6-2 against Madas Razmar. Jamie Bain 6-3 against Mark Walsh. Ryan Meikle 6-3 winner against Martin Lukeman. Matt Edgar 6-4 victor against David Pallett.
130.
And Ryan Harrington has defeated Mickey Mansell 6-5. Rod will be pleased. Ryan Harrington has to take on Darren Webster in the next match. Rod might not be pleased after that, but let's see how Harrington gets on. You never know how Webster's going to perform, having won yesterday. Often the case. Steve Beaton lost first round after he'd
58.
won his Players' Championship event this year. Oh, Clayton, well, he hasn't missed a dart at double, as I mentioned. Not going to get a dart at the ball.
97.
Van Duijvenbode looking to get himself in contention in this match. Double top.
Game shot.
Well, the finishing has been exemplary from this pair so far.
$96. $140. $100. $95.
Clayton down to 126. Van Duijvenbode not going to leave the finish, so Clayton, with plenty in hand here, is going the 19s route. Another one of those would leave double six.
Yes. $74.
So 52 for Jonny Clayton when he returns.
60.
And the way he's been finishing so far, it's definitely going to go. Double 16. Definitely going to go. Oh, it hasn't gone, has it?
44.
150 for Dirk van Duijvenbode. Not going to pick the pocket of his opponent
57.
in this visit at least. But Clayton is, having been unable to miss a double in the first three legs. Missed four, but finally lands double one.
100. $41. $100. $140.
Dirk van Duijvenbode is only 25 years old. Appeared at the World Championship last year. You may remember that incredible bust score he had against Raymond van Barneveld, when he was poised to win the first set.
100.
And he made a real mess, didn't he? Bust finding a treble 20 with his last start,
140. when
all he wanted to do what he's just done now. And never won another leg, Dirk van Duijvenbode.
100. 61.
After busting that 180, not something you see very often. Jonny Clayton looking for a treble now for double top.
80.
Dirk taking aim at the same target.
Game shot.
And he beds it. Maybe just planting a seed of doubt in the mind of Jonny Clayton. Mentioned at the beginning of this match the implications for the Welshman in his pursuit of a spot at the World Match Play. Got to be playing on his mind.
180.
And Van Duijvenbode can play with some freedom. All he has to worry about is the game in front of him. And he's finding a match
140.
at the start of this leg against the Clayton throw.
97. $125. 60.
Clayton responded well, 96 required. Should have a couple of visits, may only need one anyway, does only need one, and is only one leg away from the board semi-finals, and a clash with the winner of our next match, which will be between Richie Corner and Scott Taylor. Results from around the boards: Andy Bolton, a 6-5 winner against Andrew Gilding. Mick Todd has defeated Luke Woodhouse 6-2.
60.
Christian Kiss, the man, or one of the men who Clayton can catch in pursuit of a Blackpool spot. Well, he's won, he's done his bit. Strengthened his hold on that position, a 6-4 win against Craig Gilchrist. Brian De Hogg, a 6-4 winner against Stuart Kellett. That was on our other live stream board. Of course, you can follow the results of your favourite players at pdc.tv. Just seemed to be a little rush of blood with the final dart, but it leaves him handy in the leg.
100.
87 required, so treble 17 for double 18. Double 9. Got inside, didn't want to do that. Because he'll only get 2 darts at double when he returns. If he returns, I should say. He will return.
100.
So 1 for double 4. Double 2 now. Last chance saloon.
7.
And it may well be closing time for Dirk van Duijvenbode as Clayton closes in on double top. And on a 6-2 win. His World Match Play hopes are still alive. 6-2, Jonny Clayton defeats Dirk van Duijvenbode. Next up, it's Richie Corner against Scott Taylor.